I should give him some advice too.
Okay, we're live now.
Okay.
Remember, there's a delay.
But you said we're like 20 seconds.
Yes.
Okay. So it's not a delay for me and you because I can hear you clear. It's just, I guess it's a delay for them to comment.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know, but all right. Let me make sure that's looking all right. All right, we're good. We live.
We live. All right.
Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me in the chat, please. Can y'all hear me? What's up, Jessica? What's up, Gabrielle? You like both of our styles. Thank you. So nice.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you. I do my best.
Can you guys hear me? You can hear me? Cool. Thank you, Phoenix. All right. So as you guys know, this is Leo in the third house, and we're about to do a collab. All right. So he's going to go first because he's a guest. So y'all be nice. Y'all know how to act in front of company, right?
That's right.
Okay. Cool. So he's going to go first, and you guys can pick your pile. He's going to do pile 1 and 2, and I'm going to do
pile
3.
1. Okay. This will be pile 1. This will be pile 2.
You're going to do pile 1 and pile 2, and then I'm doing 3 and 4. So I don't know what stones he has. What stones you got?
I got green fluorite and I got blue calcite.
So those
blue
are
calcite is going to be pile 2. Green fluorite will be pile 1.
Okay.
Oh, it's green aventurine. I'm sorry, green aventurine.
You got green aventurine. You got the money stone. All right. So
yeah, I got the raw one. Yep.
Those are his 2 piles, and mine are the Tiger's Eye and the River Rock. So if you chose those, I'm 3 and 4. So he's gonna go ahead and go first. And
all right, so we're gonna get started with pile 1. Pile 1, this is gonna be what are your toxic traits and a habit. Pile 1. Boom. All right, so let's get started. Pile 1. What are your toxic traits and a habit? Oh, okay. I like this. It says toxic, but I like it. All right. So signs I got. You could be a Libra, you could be a Leo, could be a Virgo, could be a Capricorn. That's what I got so far. Oh, it could be a Libra or a Taurus. Okay. And then you got your advice at the end. All right. So what are we looking at here? Your toxic traits are having issues with surrendering, all right, taking risk, all right? Sometimes you take risks, but it's usually on your own accord, all right? Now, a lot of times I think that you may doubt yourself in relationships or doubt actually how you think or feel about relationships, like trusting your impulses. Because we got you are good enough, which is lined up with the fall. And the fall is usually about people not taking other people's advice when there's like good advice coming along. So instead of you taking other people's advice, you're kind of impetuous, or you're just more of a risk taker, more of a person willing to jump off the edge whenever you get, I guess, with a spark of an idea, because this is Uranus and Mercury energy, which is like, what we would call these like unusual ideas. These are just like kind of like erratic thinking, erratic thoughts. These are just thoughts that are just kind of like coming out of nowhere, but they could sometimes be considered futuristic thoughts, and I guess in this time period, in this time frame, you may be just a little bit ahead of the class right about now. And it comes off as toxic because it's like you're not really listening to what other people give you. It's like you're not looking at the bigger picture. You're looking at, or you're seeing it from like, you see where it could be and what the relationship could be, but you're not really paying attention to the finer details of it. See, with Virgo here, it represents a need to surrender how you expect things to be, surrender the outcome of what you expect things to be. And with serendipity here, this is about allowing things to just flow. So most of your stuff is about either being too fair, over giving of yourself, because you have Libra with Virgo energy. Virgo is an overgiver. Virgo is usually as a sign of service. So there's someone who's always looking to do what is needed for other people. They sometimes tend to overthink, and they feel like whatever it is that they offer sometimes just isn't good enough. Like it could be better. It could have been perfect. I could have did more. And so you come off with this energy of sometimes wanting to do more, but not being open to what other people are giving you as advice for how you can move forward. All right. It's more of you get maybe more of a free flowing, or you're either afraid of taking risks. So it could be one or the other, but I feel like it's both, because we got here, you're afraid to take a risk, but here you are taking a risk, but against better judgment. So when it comes to you trusting in your own impulse, you're not really willing to do that. You know, now a lot of these things are like destined, they're life calls, life lessons that you're meant to meet. So you may see it as more honorable to take the hard way in relationships, or kind of persevere, be more resilient, kind of keep pushing even against your own, like, let's say your own feelings, or your own drive, the desire to know that, yeah, I don't need to keep doing this. This isn't working. But you make, because with this Capricorn energy, it's always about persevering, keeping pushing, keeping moving through a situation, even if you don't feel like it's going to go in the direction you want it to. With surrender now, and you are good enough, all linked up, all lined up here together. This is giving me that energy of like a lot of times just kind of giving up before the miracle happens, or pushing too far when you should have already gave up. So you fluctuate between, because anytime I see Libra here, I know that you fluctuate between being on both sides of the spectrum. So you may be one who's very impulsive when other people can see that it may not be a good idea to get into this relationship. And then other times when you trust in your own intuition, because here it looks like she's using her own intuition. When you're using your own intuition, you're afraid to trust it. So a lot of times you just kind of like, it's like you maybe just hitting your head up against a brick wall because you see what things could be, but paying attention to where they are at the time and kind of like allowing things to just fall into place may not necessarily be your cup of tea at this time. With the Three of Wands, though, I get you as being very, very optimistic, but it's like it's in like a selfish way. It's kind of like you're thinking about the relationship as a way of, what can you get? What will it do for me? How will it make me look? How will it make me feel? But it's more about that, because we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups upright for me is selfishness, or it could be greedy sometimes. It's that energy of being content by myself, or at least I'm going to be fulfilled. But it's an independence part of being fulfilled. All right. With the Three of Wands, this is like expecting things. So I'm expecting my needs to be met, my feelings to be fulfilled. But with the Nine of Pentacles, it's the energy of being dependent on someone else to validate those feelings as well. So it's like, I need you here for validation of who I am, to make me feel better about myself. But at the same time, I'm really only focused about myself. I can care less what you have going on, you know? So it's kind of like, it's an independent energy and it's a selfish energy, but I'm gonna give you the good part in a second, because it's bad, but it's not bad. You know what I mean? It's just who you are at the moment. You can always change this over time. All right. So what is giving me though is like, you know, you're afraid to transition through relationships. So it's like you may have an issue, maybe letting go or moving forward in relationships. Like, so it's like a stagnancy. Maybe if you move on, you still think about it mentally, like you still harp on it, still hold yourself accountable for it. And so you don't really move into like new relationships and new situations. You just kind of linger in there. You know, maybe you go back to old relationships, you know, because with the Nine of Pentacles, it's a codependency. So it's a need of, maybe, let's say that you break up with someone and it didn't go the way that you expected it. You may kind of like linger around or hang around to prove your value or to prove your point. Like, hey, you lost a good thing here, you know, and when you are good enough here, this is that energy of feeling like what you offer or what your value is not being appreciated or valued by other people. So you may sometimes go over the line where you want to share more than what you need to, give more than where you need to. Because with the Libra energy, sometimes it can be self-indulgent, which is what I was telling you. With that Nine of Cups, you can be a little bit selfish, or you can be a little bit more of a people pleaser, worrying about what other people are thinking. And that's what I got in the very beginning, where you follow your impulses against what other people are thinking. That's your self-indulgent side. But when when it's time for you to trust your own intuition and trust in your own, creative abilities, or trust in your own attractive ability, your attraction, and your natural, either feminine or even masculine, whilst this is the Empress, you could be in your masculine energy and using more feminine energy, which is being more receptive. When it comes time for you to use your own skills and talents, you doubt them. You're not for sure. So you don't think that you got it all down pat. You're like, maybe I'm not seeing the signs. Maybe things aren't as clear to me as I thought they were. Maybe I'm tripping, and so you have that energy of seeing what it could be. This is the great grand picture of what this could be, visions of grandeur. This may be the best thing ever, but you don't pay attention to what's happening at the ground level, and that's usually because, you feel like if with enough hard work, with enough effort, with enough push through, with enough resilience, and me staying on track and thinking about this, you think that you're going to make it work. And that's toxic for you, because a lot of times it's more so just for your own self-fulfillment and not for the fulfillment of your partner. It's like, I don't really see you as thinking about, maybe it could kind of come off as maybe a little superficial, because the Empress is here. And that's usually more so like, these are like my determining factors about why. And the why is usually because it's about you selfishly. It's because you're very optimistic about what can happen. You're foretelling, or what do I call it? You're forecasting how great this could really be. you know, and without looking at the finer details. And it's really just for your own validation. You know, so it's really just so that you can feel better about yourself, to gain your confidence up. So maybe you pick out partners who you think are either wealthy or very attractive, or they have something to offer of some sort, you know, and you're doing it for your own like selfish gain in a sense at this point. That's what it's about. You're doing it for your own selfish gain. But when it's time for you to really line up and trust in your own magic or your own gifts, you're like, I don't think I can do that. Other people need to it's like other people need to give you, they need to give you the validation for you to make the moves that you want to make in order for you to feel confident that this is where you need to be, or this is what the relationship needs to be for you. So other people are pretty much, you're allowing other people to dictate your relationships or dictate your relationship styles, who you date, who you're attracted to. This is coming from other people, from external sources, and not necessarily for you. So when you pick, you're picking from a selfish place because you only want other people to either see you as more valuable, more attractive, more beautiful, more financially stable, or more of a catch, you know, than what you're willing to show for yourself. You're not willing to put it on, I guess I'm not going to say you're not willing to put it on your own gifts and talents, or you're just your natural individuality. All right. I could get you as being someone who likes to, like, maybe you think of a lot of relationships as being maybe a higher purpose, because I got North Node here with serendipity and with the big picture as well. This is still that energy of thinking like there's a whole grand big picture for why they came into my life. There's a reason that we're going through troubles. Like after this hard time, there's going to be smooth sailing. So a lot of times you may stay in situations that are pretty toxic to you or very codependent, because you feel like the longer you stay in this, or the more I put effort and time to this, the better it'll get. That's a Capricorn trait. Capricorn is like, if I stay long, if I work hard, things will get better. And so that's the energy that you give off, is this energy like, hey, I'm just going to work this. I'm just going to do what I do. And if I just push through, things are going to, you know, they're going to be what I expect them to be. And that just doesn't be the case here. That's your toxic trait here. So that's that's what I got, Power One. All right, so that's why I got, Power One. All right, so let's go over the signs one more time, and I'm gonna give you your advice. So we got Leo, Virgo, Virgo again, Libra, Capricorn. We got Libra and Taurus, and that's what I got. So here's your advice. Your advice: believe in yourself. You are a wonder of creation. Wash away all fear and discover you are a shining star. Allow all around you to just be. Let go of trying to control life, for the light of your soul will guide you. Will guide you always towards love. Remember, stars are born through explosions of love. Love illuminates all things. Never forget, you are truly a shining star. So, Power One, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. It's your boy Nini. This is Leo in the third house. I still did that. You like that? You like how I did that, yo?
You didn't have to read them for real like that, though. You didn't have.
It wasn't that was bad. I thought.
No.
I mean, I was giving it to him for real. I was letting you know
was
what's
nice.
up.
You was
Oh
nice.
yeah,
Nice.
I didn't want to lie to him. You know what I mean? So here, let's get going. Part two. Boom. All right. So part two. What are your toxic traits in a relationship? Ooh. Okay. So you could be a Virgo, could be an Aquarius, could be a Sagittarius, could be a Scorpio. I got Sagittarius again. Oh, okay. I can see where this is going. All right. You could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or you could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yep. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That's mostly we got. So we got mostly water signs.
It's going to come out for every sign. Just letting y'all know. So this is a toxic reading, so just expect Capricorn in everybody.
Right, because everybody considers toxic as Capricorn for some reason. Haven't figured that out yet, but that's what we do. Should be Scorpio, but whatever. Okay, so how to, you're just a rule breaker violator. That's really what's going on here. You're a free-spirited type of person. We got rebel. We got Sagittarius energy. With anytime I see Sagittarius energy and step outside your comfort, I know that you're a person who likes to see new experiences. You like things to be like new. Let me see something else. What's going to happen next? What's the next stage? What can I expect from this next person? Or what can I expect from this next whatever? And then we have by the book in reverse and all that glitters. So all the glitters has to do with being superficial, you know, only seeing the outside of things, kind of like Power One, but this one's a little bit different because this one is done on purpose. Like you're doing this on purpose. You purposely either pick weird people that you like are maybe like they're not necessarily your usual type. You may see them for some type of way to either gain something, or you see them as somebody who can give to you. And you usually go about this in a slick or a sly way, because Demeter is here, and this usually represents getting what you want, but sometimes being tricky or sneaky or deceiving to get it. You know, so that's like the first card that came out. And then with Rebel, this is the energy of you just kind of like doing whatever you want to do and being very manipulative to get it at all costs, in a sense. You know, you're a lucky person, so we have luck is on your side. So this means that you're a person who's very good at whoever it is that you go for. So chances are you usually get whatever it is that you're looking for in terms of relationships. If there's somebody you want to date, chances are you're going to get them. But we have the Page of Shells, which is a Page of Pentacles. So this is like, you're not really, you don't always come with the most practical plan on how to move forward. You know, you may have like a generalized idea of what you would like to see, almost like Power One, but this is a little bit different as well, because really what you're going for is like the shock factor, the wow factor. You know, so maybe the partners you date are more about being wowish, like they either very attractive or they're very like unorthodox of some sort. They may be rebels. They may be people who don't necessarily conform to societal beliefs. They could be people who they may not necessarily always be the most stable either. Like they may have traits or habits of possibly being like a good husband, a good wife, but they just don't necessarily exercise that. They may be more superficial, not superficial. They may be more materialistic. They may be more selfish. They may be more focused on like financial gain or what they can get for themselves, or they may struggle with what's the word I'm looking for? Stability. They may struggle with like keeping their own stability, having their own thing going on. So they may rely on you. And with the Demeter here, if it's not you being sneaky and sly, it's the partners that you date who are doing that. So you could either just be a person who's very overgiving, a person who shares and is willing to basically kind of like lay down your life for the people that are around you, and they may get what they want from you by being very sneaky, very manipulative, and, you know, kind of like backdooring you, you know. So it could be that type of energy. You may be a person who sees yourself as being very clever or very, I want to say very clever and maybe a bit bold with the way that you go at things. You could be a little bit impatient because it's like you expect things to happen the way you would want to happen. And then with Scorpio energy here, you can sometimes keep a silent air of resentment when things don't go your way. You know, so like in a relationship, if something makes you uncomfortable or it makes you have to express yourself in a way that you don't want to, because I have a lot of pages. I have 2 pages and I have 1 king and 1 queen. The queen is the only thing that's upright. So we'll get to that in a second. So you do come off as mature, but you more so come off as like comfortable. You like to be comfortable. So even though you like to do things outside the book, you want them to still be harmonious and comfortable, which is kind of weird to me, because how do you get outside your comfort zone and then still be comfortable outside your comfort zone? But, you know, maybe that's why it's toxic, because that makes no sense. You know what I mean? But okay. You know, because it's kind of like you just wanted to just go your own way. Like I'm just you know, going against the flow of things just because I want to, just to kind of stand out. So I don't want to have maybe a traditional relationship because that's just how everybody else does it. I don't want to have, you know, I don't want him to date me or to be, you know, working a traditional job. He should be an entrepreneur because, you know, everybody else is working a job. Like my man should stand out. My man should be different. My woman should be different. She should be, you know, she should be doing whatever she's doing. He should be doing whatever she should do. But a lot of this is not really practical, because it's basically like you haven't really allowed things to kind of like develop. You don't really allow things to develop, because that's what I really get. You're moving fast. You're just a quick mover. And if things don't go how you like to go, you're like, I'm gonna drop that, let that go. We'll catch this on the back end or something, you know, because you're looking for comfort and some level of like stability, but it's like, you know, you may be kind of manipulative about how you want it. And with all that glitters is not gold, in the very like in the middle, with the luck is on your side, you're like very optimistic about getting things like gifts. I wouldn't say public recognition, because it's not really about that. It's just more about like the physical. So you really just want more so like things to look good on the outside. And that's why I say with this page of Pentacles, that's impractical, because you just want it to look good on the outside, but without a practical plan about how to make this move forward, you're setting yourself up for disaster. You know what I mean? So I'm feeling like, and then we have the 3 of Pentacles too. So yeah, so you're not even a person that really likes to work with other people either. So it's kind of like a my way or the highway type of person. You just know, it's like I'm not really willing to work or show you my best talents or gifts until you either show me yours. You know, which is kind of weird. It's not weird. It is weird. It's weird. All right, for now, it's weird. For now, all right. I'm not calling you weird, but that behavior is like, yo, what are you doing? because that's what it is. And I come up with some weird stuff too. So don't be thinking like I'm coming at you, because I do. I know I do. But
Your pal.
but you know what I mean? It's like, so all right, so you could fluctuate too between like in like a disharmonious type of relationship where maybe there's a lot of drama, or you guys are always having to compete against each other or outsmart each other to kind of get what you want. Because that energy of being clever. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, you have this energy of really wanting to be independent and just rebellious and like doing things on your own, because all these people here are independents. Even the three of pentacles that you have here is about being independent. It's like, I'm not looking to work with other people's. I just kind of want you for what I want you for. So this could be like, you may just have casual partners. You may just have people who, you know, you don't really see this going anywhere. You know, you may think that this could go somewhere, like, yeah, this might be something. I like them. I like how they look. I like what they got going on with them. And they seem kind of relaxed, you know, but they're not like everybody else. So I think this is for me. And then, you know, you don't really plan on how to move forward with that. You just kind of let it do what it do, and then be upset that it doesn't play out how it wants. Because we have the Five of Pentacles and we have the Five of Cups. And so both of those energies is still that energy of like holding on to resentment. Even with this here, releasing negativity, which is a Scorpio trait, this is still an energy of holding on to resentment, holding on to regret, but needing to let go of those things. You know what I mean? Still feeling about like maybe somebody got over on you. It's a fear of intimacy. It's a fear of expressing how you truly felt. So if you were betrayed, you don't really share that with them. You just kind of go off into this secretive revenge mode where it's like, all right, I'm about to sting you back because you just did X, Y, Z, which is hella toxic. You know what I mean? Because that's where that Virgo energy comes in with this Demeter, which is about wanting to come at people from like, you know, wanting to get what it is that you want through like hook or crook, or like through backdoor ways. You know what I mean? So it could be that like you want to come back around like, hey, you know, I didn't like what you did and I didn't forget that. So like, let's say for instance, they cheat on you. You may be one to cheat back with their dad or with their mom or some stuff. You're like one of those type of people, you know, and it's kind of like, it's very bold. It's a very bold type of thing. That's because, you know, with the Sagittarius energy, like they're super bold. And with the Scorpio energy, they're like very secretive, you know, and they're very, very like vengeful and vindictive. So it's that I want to get you back if you do something to me, you know, but you give off an air of like, oh, I'm just not like everybody else. I'm different. I'm peace. I'm relaxed. Because you got peace, you know what I mean? Be peace. So you get this energy of like being very harmonious, very easygoing, very chill, but not like everybody else. But there's like a underlining feeling of you know, you're kind of like outsmarting or outwitting people to get what it is that you really want. And then when it doesn't play out how you want, then they get the Scorpion. All right. So what we got? So okay, but you do be hopeful. Yeah. Okay, so that's what it is. So you be hopeful sometimes in situations where there isn't any harmony, when things aren't going in your favor. You're still hopeful. You still hold out that last glimmer of hope. Like maybe this could be that. Like it, because with the Page of Shells starting this all out, with the Page of Pentacles, this gives me like without it making any practical or like practical sense of like how to go from point A to point B, you still hold out hope for it. So it's like, I know we didn't really start on like a solid foundation. I know we didn't start out like traditionally, or we didn't really do the groundwork to get to this relationship, but I still hold out hope that I'm gonna get what it is that I'm looking for. And if it doesn't play how I want it to, I'm gonna, you know, manipulate this in a way to make it be that, you know, because we got the King of Wands here, and he's in reverse. The King of Wands in reverse. Oh, no, it's King of Shells. I'm sorry. I said King of Wands, King of Shells, which is the King of Pentacles. No, it's a King of Cups. So that's emotionally manipulative. So you can come off as like not withholding feelings on purpose, knowing how to express yourself. Oh, that's even worse, bro. You serious? Come on, bro. Oh no. Okay, so on purpose.
This your pile? Is this your pile?
This ain't my pile. I think maybe pile one might have been my pile. Maybe that one, because I seen Capricorn. This don't seem like me. You know, because I work with people. That's my thing. I work with people. All right. And I'm very harmonious. All right. But this is more like you have the capacity to be very emotionally depth with people and really like reach people. But with Scorpio energy here, there's a fear of allowing people to get closer to you, sharing like feelings of intimacy, of really expressing what's on your mind or what's on your heart. You have a fear of that, you know, and a lot of times they want you to step outside your comfort zone, because that would be an advice here. They want you to step outside of your comfort zone and find some type of inner peace within yourself, like really get grounded within yourself and trust in your own intuition, you know. So you could be you could be a bit naive in this relationship. That's what I'm really feeling like. You know, because you're not really looking at them from a more practical sense. You're just looking at them for what looks good, the outside, the outer area, what you think this could be, you know, and just, you know, because you can get it, you're just like, well, because I can get this, I'm just gonna have to, you know, I'm gonna take this. That's it. You know, so let me give you advice real quick. And then we'll go over the signs one more time. So we got relax. It says, there's plenty of time to do and achieve all you desire. Place your hands gently on your heart and allow your breath to guide you to a quiet space within. Imagine yourself bathed in golden light, flowing from the eternal heart of God. I, your guardian angel, am with you. Allow me into your heart. You will accomplish more by focusing on that which is most important in life, love. All right, and then we have surrender. It says, remain positive about the future of our planet, for all is a part of humanity's evolution. There is a divine order to all the chaos which you perceive in your world. Nothing will ever truly change until we learn to love and accept all as it is. Lovingly surrender your judgments and expectations, and your life will magically transform. Yeah, that makes sense. So here's the signs one more time. We got Virgo, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. And that's what I got.
Hey, well, I think you did a great job.
Thank you.
An excellent job explaining people's toxic traits. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and take over now. All right. Okay. So I ain't going to be as nice. So y'all already know it's ratchet time. So we're going to hose the fuck out. So we got Tiger's Eye and then we got the River Rock. Okay. So if you picked pile 3, Tiger's Eye, we about to get into it. Oh, and before you guys ask me, this is the Harley Spencer tarot deck. It's the badass tarot deck because I just thought this was a great occasion. It's a very toxic deck. And obviously it's made by a Harley. So, you know, it's perfect for this reading. So y'all should check it out. Okay. I don't really use it because it's expensive, but it's a nice deck. All right. So, Gilded Regret. So this is interesting. This is kind of like what he was saying in pile 2. So some of y'all might watch pile 2 and pile 3 because this, y'all don't let shit go. Y'all don't let shit go. Y'all must be Scorpio, some of y'all. All right. Y'all vindictive as fuck. Y'all remember things from 5 years ago. Okay. Y'all don't let shit go. Oh yeah, the 10 of Swords, hell yeah. Y'all be remembering shit from 3rd grade. Y'all remember somebody who ate your pudding cup in 3rd grade. Y'all don't, I'm telling y'all gotta be Scorpios. 6 of Cups. So Gemini, Scorpio. And then you guys sit here and harbor on it. Like y'all don't get over it. You don't want to let it go. So you plot on people. You plot on people. You guys also keep tabs on people, and this is your exes. So y'all keep tabs on your exes and be like, oh, look at his life or look at her life. It ain't fucking going nowhere since we broke up. Y'all make sure like they life ain't going too well. Y'all will go back to their social media and be like, damn, he's still driving that 2009 Honda. Y'all are also destructive. Y'all like to destroy things. Either after a relationship or even during a relationship, you guys will break things. I feel like y'all regret this shit later because if you can see, like the picture is taped up after it's broken. I'm laughing because this is my pile. But anyway, so y'all be breaking shit and then regretting it or ripping up things or deleting memories and shit. And then you be regretting it afterwards. Like, damn, I really wanted to keep that. Or damn, I shouldn't have broke that shit. Why'd I do that? So y'all might have a little temper. The 9 of Cups. So very sensitive when you're drinking. Like, I feel like when y'all partners in relationships, they like to get you drunk because, you know, you're way more easygoing, you know, probably way more freakier. But then they can say the wrong thing. And then they wish they never got you drunk because the rest of the night is gone after that. There's no recovering. Y'all are definitely emotional too. That's the 9 of Cups. They also feel like you have too many friends. Like your partners feel like y'all be having too many people around y'all. They may not believe that they're actually friends. And that you, this might be a pile that's too independent too. Like y'all can go long times without seeing your person, or you find some shit to do when you're not with your person, like you're not sitting at home. So they can't say for sure that you're at home when they're out working or whatever. They don't know. Like she could have put on a dress and some heels and went out tonight. It's possible. Okay, so y'all got a little bit of a free spirit on y'all. That's all that. Damn, not the King of Wands. Okay, yeah. Okay. So I will say that, okay, so they believe that you guys use your sexual gifts or your looks to get what you want. Very bossy too. Like you guys are bossy. People feel like they have to do what you want them to do, or you're very stubborn. It's too much independence. It's like overkill in independence. Like I don't care at the end of the day. You can't affect my life in any way. It's like you kind of compartmentalize people like that. Very popular though. There's something here about you. Some of you guys are public figures or something like that, or you give off the energy of somebody who's VIP. So people are kind of insecure about that. And I think you know it and you like it. Like they're saying that you know what you be doing pretty much. Like, you know, you got it. So you be like doing shit to make people jealous on purpose, or you don't be basically like, oh baby, it's okay, he's just a friend. You be like, he might be a friend, he might not be. Who knows? Stay on your toes. Cause look, he might be waiting for your spot. You know, you give off that energy. It's definitely my pile. So Scorpio, Capricorn, Pisces too. Especially very Pisces. Oh, 9 of Swords. You play victim a lot too. Like you play victim a lot, especially after you flip the fuck out. So some of y'all got emotional disorders or you're just very emotional. You're very emotional because it's like you might freak out, break up with them, and then be like, damn, I wish I didn't do that. Like, but they also know that, but they also feel like you're very prideful, like you won't say it. You'll just suffer in silence. You're very prideful. So you also be breaking hearts too, though. And you don't care. Like there's like a lack of remorse. They feel this, you know, people feel your toxic trait of relationships is that you don't care. You have no remorse. You also hold a lot of your feelings in. So if you are sad about something or if you are hurt, you're not going to tell them. It's just like your pride. You're like, yeah, okay. You'll never know that you fucking hurt me. like whatever, you know. You got the 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you guys do something in the public eye, or you have a talent. And they also say you have lingering exes. Like none of your exes are over you. They feel like you don't cut things off with your exes. You don't cut things off with your exes. So they feel like some of your exes could still be in the picture. Some of y'all maybe do have children with some of your exes though. So they're not sure if you are still smashing your baby daddy or not. You could have like, they feel like you have exes that still are like obsessed with you and keep tabs on you. And you know this and you let it be known, or it's like something about your energy. It's like very cocky. Like people feel like you're very cocky, very cocky, very confident. What do I want to say? Cocky, but it's another word I'm trying to say. It's going to come to me. All right. But yeah, so definitely still got exes lingering, friends. You guys, I would say this pile leaves a trail of broken hearts. Friends, family. There's family members that wish they could still talk to y'all, exes, because the way you cut people off, like you don't give people the energy to like, or the chance to come back in, or you do it so suddenly, it's like unexpected. So it's like, yeah. The 5. I'm laughing because the 5 of Wands in this deck has like has different phalluses on it, different sizes, and basically y'all be having a lot of hoes in different area codes. Like they really don't believe that you're faithful. Like nobody believes you're faithful. I will say, because the King of Wands is upright, I feel like y'all are faithful when you're in relationships. But if you are single, what is a faithful? You know, at this point, like you guys are like, you know, God gave me this for a reason, or, you know, I should share this amazingness with the world. So, you know, y'all be out here in these streets, or it seems that way. And you want people to see you like that. Like they feel like you do this on purpose. So even if you aren't out there like that, you do this on purpose. And it's like make people insecure about you, make people obsessed with you, like watching you. You like attention. They're definitely saying you like attention. They may even say you have emotional outbursts for attention too, instead of just saying you want attention. Oh wow. And then you have the page starts. Yeah. A lot of people feel like they have to watch you or find out about things about you secondhand. So they would definitely say you're secretive. The people in relationships would say that they learn more from your social media about you than actually talking to you. So this would definitely say evasive, like you're very evasive. Yeah. So I mean, I don't really see nothing, you know, too lying. Just like, you know, y'all might have a lot of Aries in your chart or something. You know what I'm saying? It's just very a little self-centered. They don't feel, yeah, they feel like you're very selfish emotionally too. Like you don't care about other people's feelings. Yeah, a little savage. I feel like, to be honest though, this is gonna be toxic to say, but a lot of your exes can't get over you. It's like that's, I don't know how that's toxic, but it is toxic in this sense. It's, I don't know. It's because you're not thinking about them. Like that's what makes it one-sided. That's what makes it, because it's like you just move on with your life like they never existed. And they're like, but we had this whole 2-year relationship, or we did all these things together. And you just act like I never even existed. So that, I guess that's what the toxic trait is. Cause it's like, you know, yeah, because you literally have Facebook and Instagram on this card. And so that's why I feel like people feel like they learn more from you. Like even what you're doing that day, like they can be in a relationship with you, like whole life in a relationship, and they didn't know you was going to like Six Flags with your friends that day. And then they find out you at Six Flags with your friends. Like, damn, you didn't even tell me you was going out or doing this, doing that. I found out from looking at your Instagram stories. So like that. You're very like need to know type of basis. You don't really open up about what you're doing, what's going on. It's like you love being in a relationship because we do have the King of Wands, but they feel like maybe you only like being in a relationship to get like adored, like to get that adoration or to get that, that I want to say supply. I feel like they think you're a narcissist. I didn't want to say that, but it's giving with the King of Wands and the Knight of Cups. I feel like they probably see y'all as like, self-absorbed at the very least. That's sad. But I really don't care. Like, I don't. So that's another thing is that don't care. They try to figure out how to get you to care. So I feel like another thing is they do things to try to like make you jealous. Some of your ex have moved on with people who are similar to you, or like done things to like try to, get to you afterwards. You're not even paying attention to them. It's like your back is turned to them. And they never, like, they're always like, yo, there's always somebody. Like, it, like you're never really single. Like they feel like you're never single. You always got somebody in the cut. You always got somebody that's ready to take. Yes, like bench, the bench players. You take one off. And yes, absolutely. Mm-hmm. I love it. It's very toxic. It's very toxic. Stay on your toes. You know what I'm saying? If you want to keep me, better let me know I'm the favorite. You know what I'm saying? So y'all like worship pretty much Power 3. They're saying that, okay? But I'm saying you're showing up as the King of Wands, so maybe you might deserve it. I don't know. But anyway, so your advice, because I don't usually give advice, but since he did it, I want to do it. It says unspoken. Something is weighing heavily on someone's heart. Things left unsaid or unaddressed. Exactly. So y'all don't speak up about shit. Y'all just move on. Like you're very impulsive. So basically, to help improve this, y'all need to communicate more. Like you need to tell people things, even when you don't want to, even when your pride is triggered, or if you want to move on from them, hey, kind of give them a heads up. Like, actually, I think I'm about to break up with you. I'm not, you need to communicate more. And, I feel like there could be some exes out there or people who wish that they could tell you things, but they can't get a hold of you, or they feel like you don't care. So that's your Power 3.
Woo, you read that, Phil.
Yeah,
You got that one.
definitely a fire sign pile. Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Pisces, Scorpio, definitely, and Capricorn, specifically January. Anyway,
That's what I said. Woo! I felt that power.
I bet. I bet. Okay.
In my soul.
Not my man child of an ex-hubby. Not that. Oh shit. That does sound like my ex-husband too. Oh well. Anyway, so we're gonna do pile 4, which is the river rock. We're gonna see what y'all toxic trait is. Your toxic traits are. Is this me? Okay, so you got the is this me card. So you guys are shapeshifters in more of the negative way, because you can be a shapeshifter in a positive way, like somebody who can do multiple things, but you guys are like maybe people pleasers. Of course you felt that. My sister in the chat talking about me too. Yeah. Well, I guess it's December Capricorn too, if you felt it in your soul too. Much difference, huh? Yeah, that's definitely your pop. See, we sisters. Yeah. It's genetic. It's giving mom though. It's giving mom. Yeah. It's honest. Got it honest. All right. Pile 4. It's interesting. This is a 4. So y'all, this is saying like you guys may lose yourself in relationships. Oh God, this is that. This is for Carmen. If you watching Carmen, this is for you. This is for the people who y'all ain't gonna like this, but oh well, it's don't come here if you don't want the truth. This is for people who can't be good friends and be in a relationship. It's like your friends can't find you once you get some in-home dick. You gone, like they never see you again. I'm with my man, girl. No, I can't go out. Nah, girl. I can't. You know, y'all had y'all used to go to brunch like twice a month. Now they never see you. And this is the problem with that. Sure. But don't call us when he got you crying and shit, bitch. When y'all break up for 24 hours, you want to stay at my house. That's the only time I see you. Okay. Y'all be losing yourselves in relationships, pile 4. Okay. Ace of Wands. And y'all be enticed by the penis or the vagina, because you got the Ace of Wands. I can't really show this part like that because it has a dick on it, but yeah, like y'all get into relationships quickly. Y'all fall fast, pile 4. You fall fast. The 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, see, you guys don't feel complete. You don't feel complete without a relationship. Yeah, this is giving 4 of Wands. It's like y'all can't be the 3 of Wands. Y'all gotta be the 4 of Wands. Like if you don't have a partner, your life is just not, you don't know what to do with life. Aries and Taurus. Yep, sound about right. Leo, 7 of Wands. Interesting. Y'all block people too much too instead of dealing with your issues. Yeah, y'all need pile 4. Y'all need to figure yourselves out, because they got the damn Miss Pac-Man shit on here. It's like people have a hard time understanding you because you don't know yourself. So it's like, who are you? Exactly. Temperance. Okay. Yeah, a lot of your exes or anybody just that knows you as far as relationships, they will tell you to slow down. Like slow down. You get into relationships too fast, or you guys go after people who you want them more than they want you. Even some of your exes, like some of y'all are still stuck on people that have moved on, or you're hoping some like, okay. This would be reminding me when I have calls with my clients and they be telling me somebody blocked them and they still want to know, like, huh, they do. Cause you know, you're not gonna block me. I can block you. You want to know if they're coming back after they blocked you, sis? Okay, so some of y'all might have that type of syndrome, like somebody blocked y'all and y'all still be hoping they come back or talk to them again. So y'all toxic. Y'all like toxic relationships even. It's giving Romeo and Juliet. It's giving Romeo and Juliet. It's giving we just offed each other and we only known each other for a week. It's giving Eminem and that fucking, what's that song? You're gonna stand there and watch me burn. That's whatever that song is with Rihanna. I love the way you lie. This is giving a little toxic. Okay, definitely Sag in this pile because y'all, yeah, it's giving Sagittarius. It starts really fast. Aries too. The 8 of Cups starts fast, end fast. Yep. There's no emotion. It's physical. A lot of this be starting off physical. So a lot of y'all be captivated by the looks too. Like if somebody looks real good, that's all she wrote. That's all she wrote. Yeah, you do the blocking and then you unblock them. So is it efficient? That's the question. The 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, y'all didn't have a complete family or something growing up. Oh, this is getting deep. Power four. Why y'all always gotta be deep? Power four. Why y'all always gotta be like? I wanted to say y'all need therapy, but I was trying to be mean. But I really do think that because there's like a missing parent, or a parent may have left or passed away. So there's something here about trying to recreate that family that you didn't have, or I don't know, that you did have. Maybe you did have the shit, but you're trying to recreate it with the wrong people. Because there's something here about, yeah, it's like you're trying to get married quickly, or you want a family environment quickly. Lord, Capricorn. It's the 10 of Pentacles, so I don't want to hear it. Anyway, the Star. Yeah, some of y'all be trying to make some very emotionally unavailable people your spouse, like people who are just not for relation, like people who who should just be like fucked and moved on from. Y'all be trying to cuff them. You can't be cuffing them. Stop. Some of y'all got to think for Aquarians. No, because y'all too cuddly, y'all too attached for an Aquarius. Y'all be trying to go for detached motherfuckers, and y'all want somebody to lay with every night. Absolutely not. So I'm gonna need y'all to stay from Aquarians, August Virgos. Okay, leave them alone too. January Capricorns period, probably might want to stay away from them, because y'all be trying to November Scorpios, because y'all be trying to go after people who's real detached, but y'all want like camaraderie and intimacy and shit. And you'll try to be whoever this person wants you to be. I'm hearing that. What's that? I don't know why. Oh my God. What the fuck is that song? Is this on fucking Cinderella? I can be whatever I want to, in my own little cupboard, in my own little stairs. I can be whoever I want to be. That is some Disney princess shit. So y'all don't be living in reality. Because I think that's from a Disney movie. I think it's Cinderella, but I can't remember it. But yeah, so y'all be really, yeah, rose-colored glasses is right. That's who I blocked a Capricorn. Yeah, so it's probably not good for you. I'm glad you're doing therapy, because yeah, that's what I recommend for this pile. Absolutely. And some Reiki, okay? And some Reiki on that heart chakra, and the root. Because y'all have a problem with being yourself and being alone, being by yourself. Okay, so y'all just need to learn. Absolutely, January Capricorn, and I'm a November Scorpio. Yeah, no, it's not gonna work. The Six of Swords. Yeah, it's like this family is packing up like there's not a bomb behind them, like a whole bomb, like a whole nuke is going off. And you're like, it's okay, we're gonna be together, it's fine. No, you're not. No. So y'all be like, fuck a red flag. Oh well, I'm gonna run through that bitch. Like, oh well, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stick beside him. And y'all know I hate that fucking clip. Y'all know I hate that shit. I wish that shit never went viral. Because if you watch the whole episode, it's toxic as fuck. Like, I can't believe, no, and not even, it's funny because everybody made it funny, but the actual clip is toxic as fuck, because he was doing some toxic ass shit. And that's what I'm saying. Y'all be like, oh, I'm gonna stick beside him. I know he blocked me, or I had to block him because of whatever, but I'm gonna go back a week later because, So yeah, some of y'all need to look at that, because y'all be dealing with people who are not good for y'all. And a lot of y'all, I feel like y'all might self-medicate or do something to the Cinderella movie with Brandy. Yes, that's what I was getting in my head. I was like, I know that is from I don't even like that movie. I don't even like Cinderella, because you got me fucked up. Ain't no way 3 bitches gonna be bullying me. Anyway, but some of y'all do shit to like look away from what you clearly see. So it might be drinking, or it could be like too much tarot, too much spirituality. Well, like he said, his North Node conjunct my sun, so obviously we're meant to be together forever. No, that just means person part of your purpose. That don't mean they supposed to be. Maybe their purpose is to get your ass some
on the right path, bro.
Get some confidence in yourself. You know what? I'm good, because So some of y'all just need to learn how to. I can't say have flings or one night stands, because I've never had one. I have tried many times. First of all, I'm gonna put that out. I have tried. But some of y'all need to practice. I'm gonna get it eventually. like a wham bam, thank you, man, just never talk to them again. It don't really happen, but y'all need to like try to practice that because y'all just be, if y'all gonna be fucking, y'all can't be falling in love right away. Like y'all be falling in love straight up. And y'all friends be telling y'all, no, girl, no. And you be like, I just not gonna hang around her. She just don't want me and my man to be happy. No, bitch, she's been there around for the last 3 relationships. She knows you, okay? If you can't tell your friends something, that means your ass shouldn't be doing it. I learned that the hard way. If I can't tell my family and friends, that means I'm too embarrassed and I know damn well I shouldn't be doing it. That's how I got married. I eloped because I couldn't tell my damn mama that because she was like, oh, okay. And I probably wouldn't have did it, right? Because I knew it was stupid. So when you know you're about to do some stupid shit, you ain't gonna tell your friends and you distance yourself from people who want to tell you the truth. So yeah. All right, so your advice. Y'all, I can't make this shit up. Okay, Medusa, exactly. Standing your ground, knowing your worth, unwavering and empowered. Very much that bitch. So that's what I'm saying. That's your advice, y'all. Y'all need to be Medusa to these hoes. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to learn your worth, stand your ground. Okay. Knowing you're that bitch. So why would you put up with some shit just to have somebody? Absolutely not. Okay, so the signs again are Aries, Cancer, Taurus, Capricorn, Leo, Aquarius, Libra, Sag. Okay, so I hope that this helps y'all. I enjoyed it. It was fun. I loved it.
Yeah,
Thank
me too.
you
I love that.
for reading for us. Yeah, we gotta do this again. It was fun. Definitely.
Yeah, let's do it
But
again.
I hope y'all liked it. Go ahead. What you say?
Obviously, we're gonna do it on my channel too next time.
Oh yeah,
People can see it.
Your
Give me a
channel's
dose
more
of Harley.
popping than mine anyway. So you
this one is lit. This channel is lit. Your people love you.
They be over there. I be having to, because let me stop because I'm not even going to put out that be in your comments because
I know.
see pile 3. That's my pile.
That was mine too. So that's why I was like, ooh, did a great job.
All right, y'all. I'm about to get the fuck off of here. I hope y'all enjoyed yourselves, but we will be doing this again soon. But when I post this back, because I don't think it's going to stay up because I'm doing it through Zoom, make sure you guys comment, please, and like the video. All right. And we'll do more of these if y'all do. All right. I'll talk to y'all later.
Here,
Peace.
I'm out. Peace.